Welcome to the floor of my beauty room slash office. This week is going to be full of several videos all about my blush collection. Earlier in July, I shared with you my eyeshadow palette collection and I talked about all of the palettes in various ways. And this week I'm going to do maybe like 3 videos about my blushes, maybe 4, I'm not exactly sure yet. But I am going to do an inventory style video. Today we are going to talk about all of my cream and liquid blushes. And then the next video that you see will be my powder blushes, which is a lot. That one has a lot more. I really thought that I had more cream and liquid blushes than I do. I think mostly because recently I decluttered some. But we're on the floor today because we are going to do this overhead style. I'm going to swatch all of these cuties for you and hopefully it'll give you some inspiration to be able to pull out some similar products that you may have at home. And we may even do a little bit of experimenting by combining some of the blushes, which is one of my favorite things to do lately. So let's go to the floor. Joining me on the floor is Charlie, my beautiful sweet boy, Labradoodle. And hanging out in their crate for I don't really know why is Ruby, my little girl that is usually always somewhere in the videos. I have 3 stick blushes from Persona, 1 stick blush from McGrath, 2 liquid blushes from Rare Beauty, and 1 putty blush from e.l.f. So we're going to take a look at all of these and swatch them and just get to know my blush collection. First, I want to share with you this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush, and I feel like Luminous is such a good name for this. It really does give a beautiful glow to your cheeks, and I really don't wear highlighter with it whenever I wear it. I am not sure what the shade is because the shade is not on the packaging anywhere, and I did get this for free from Ulta. This blush is very creamy, but not too creamy to where it will like slip and slide off of your cheeks. And I feel like using a stippling brush really does such a good job, and it does good work. And it blends out with just the nice pinky mauve, and it does have glitter reflex in it right there. But I feel like on my cheeks, I don't see the glitter reflex quite often, and it could be because you're using a brush as opposed to like a concentrated swatch. I really like this blush a lot, and I feel like it's light enough to pair with other blushes and light enough to stand alone on its own on a day when I want more natural kind of makeup. Next, I have a stick blush from McGrath, and it is in the shade Floritique. I got this maybe about a year ago. I was so excited because it was my first McGrath purchase. And I will say I was disappointed when you hear so much good things about the packaging of the eyeshadow palettes. And then this stick blush, while it was like a little more than $20, comes in just a plastic package. Oh, I'm noticing that down there. What is that? Let's investigate together. Is that something that comes out? I don't think that comes out. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a sponge almost. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. So this Florique, or however you pronounce it, is a rosy pink color. This one is very, very dewy. And this is not my favorite cream blush because I'm a little concerned that the dew doesn't actually kind of like dry down. It's not a cream to powder kind of formula. I think this would be really good on your lips, and I might need to try that sometime. But on my cheeks, I feel like it still always stays a little bit tacky. I do like the color a lot though, and I haven't used it a whole lot. So I'm trying to pairing it with some of my other powder blushes in order to take away some of the dewiness that this provides, but it's really pretty, and so far I'm going to keep it, but I will say that it's not my super favorite, and I was disappointed that I didn't get something really fancy for packaging with Pat McGrath name on it. Next up are my two liquid blushes from Rare Beauty. It came in a trio a couple of years ago, and I've already used up one of them. This mauve tone is the shade Hope. I also have this one, which is an orange color in the shade Peace. And a long time ago when I tried to look this up to like link it or see if it was still available, I'm not sure that this color is still available, but it's a really pretty orange color. So let's go ahead and swatch both of these so you can see them. I love the fact that these are so pigmented, and you really don't need a whole lot in order to blend it out and make it work. They are so incredibly blendable and pigmented, like I said. Really, really great. So Peace is this lovely bright orange color, really great for summertime, and this layers really nicely with other colors. This is a really nice mauve dusty rose kind of color, and it's very kind of, in my mind, cool, especially compared to this one. The third one in this trio that I got, I don't remember what the color was, but it was the same lines of this, but lighter color. And these are just some of my favorites. They're really, really difficult to mess up. You really can't go wrong with these Rare Beauty liquid blushes. And I love the fact that they offer them in a small size because I've had these for several years and they are still going strong. They're working really nicely. They don't smell off. They're still really pigmented, and so I feel like if you can find a mini, like a shade in a mini that you like, then I would go that route because you can really save yourself some money by getting the mini of these Rare Beauty liquid blushes. Now let's talk about my favorite stick blushes, some of my favorite blush colors, period. That is the multi-sticks from Persona. I have 3 of them, and boy, you can sure bet you that I want all of the rest of them, but I'm trying to like hold off on that and really kind of think through those purchases, and especially I'm on a no buy until November, so maybe during Black Friday sale or Christmas sale or something I may go ahead and get 1 or 2 more colors. But these Persona blushes, not only are the colors really appealing to me, the formulas are really easy to work with. You can draw these on your face. You can use it with a finger. You can use it with a blush and blend it out, and it works every time. You cannot mess these up. They are very pigmented, especially this one, which was my first one, and it's the shade Jam, which when I got it was the winter time, and it was really the perfect, like, in from the cold winter blush. Very beautiful, cool berry tone. Now, I will say that this one does have sort of a crayon-y smell, where these 2 are newer and they don't have the crayon-y smell. So the option to put these on your lips, I don't really like them for that, and I won't put this one on my lips because the fact that it smells, and I've only had it for like a year and a half, so I'm just not, I'm not sure, but it still works on the cheeks, and I'm not getting rid of it because it's so cute. I just won't wear it on my lips. But I love this. And for a light skin like me, I do have to go kind of easy with it to blend it out. And I think it'd be really great for darker skin tones as well. So this is one of those like universally appealing blushes, I think. You can go heavy or go light on it, and it's great. And these 2 are my newer ones that I got, sometime last year. Maybe like the end of last year, I think. This is Bloom and Guava. Bloom was like a collab that they did with somebody, and it's just such a cute pinky color. Kind of a little bit of a corally color. just a slight corally color. And again, this one blends out so nicely, and it really matches and pairs really well with some of my other blushes that I have. And these Persona blush sticks are kind of like dewy and sticky, and like they move really nicely, but they dry down really nicely too. So they don't move on your face once you've really got them like on, they'll stay put. And Guava is such a lovely summer color. It's almost like a sunset terracotta orange color, although they do have one that's a terracotta color also. But this one is one of my favorites, and my daughter actually really likes this, and she likes to keep this in her little makeup kit that we've made for her. But yeah, that one goes really nicely in kind of the similar shade to Rare Beauty. Let's test that out and play around. Oh no, see, Rare Beauty is way brighter than the Persona. The Persona is like kind of a brown orangey color, and the Rare Beauty is more of like an orangey color. So those are my three favorites. I love the Persona formula. I love everything about it. It is just really easy to work with. The colors are really, really pretty, and I feel like really versatile in a makeup collection. All the different color options that they have for light skin and darker skin tones. Just really, really easy, wonderful products. Now, this year, some of my favorite things to do are to combine blushes. That has really allowed me to be able to use every blush that I have in my makeup collection at least 5 times this year, which makes me so happy. And I'm not finished, working through making combinations. But let's just for fun, go ahead and do a little combo. I want to see what Jam and Bloom from Persona can do together. So Jam was that very berry purpley color, and Bloom is that pinky pink color. So when you add those together, it really kind of makes like more of a kind of a hot pink color. So it's kind of like a Barbie pink. So if you're somebody that was looking for a Barbie pink color, those two things would be really fun together. Now let's do Rare Beauty Hope and Persona Bloom. That would be really fun because you got two kind of like dusty rose mauve colors. Always fun to combine and just kind of be your own little like your own makeup artist. And see that, oh, I really like that combination. That may be something that I'll wear very soon. A very nice light deeper kind of pink color, deeper than this is all on its own. One of my really favorite things this year has been to combine colors that I would normally never put together, like orange and purple. And that has really worked out very nicely for me this year. So let's put Jam and Guava, which was that terracotta orange color, together. And what does that make? It's just, ooh, it's just a really pretty, like rosy, like a deeper rosy color. I love that. Let's add a little bit more of this. And my skin is getting a little bit red from the swatching. It kind of makes it pink. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but that's really pretty. That's definitely been one of my favorite things, is the surprise combinations that you can get when you mix colors together. It's just kind of like an artist making a really cool painting. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today as I share with you my liquid blush collection and doing a little bit of experimenting too. We're going to do the same thing again in a couple of days with all of my powder blushes, and there's a lot more of those. And really one thing I'm super excited to share with you, if you're not familiar with my videos, is I've got some super cheap balm blushes that I cannot wait to share with you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like project panning and beauty content, just consider subscribing to my channel because I like talking about all of that stuff with you. And I'm currently on a makeup no buy, replacement only if I need it, until November. So that gives me a chance to kind of be able to enjoy the makeup that I have before I go and purchase some more things that I have my eye on. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.